Stop begging. Start leading. The nice guy finishes last because he puts himself last. You don't have to be cold, but you must be solid. If this video woke you up, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. I drop the truth here that the world is too afraid to tell you. Go through the catalog. Fix your mindset. Remember, you are the prize, but only if you act like it. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. There was this post from a man who was broken and confused. He said, "I treated her like a queen. I paid the bills. I drove across town at 2 a.m. when she needed me. I showed up for every little thing. He did everything right, and she still left him. Does that sound familiar?" "Well," he asked, "what did I do wrong?" I had to tell him the truth most men are too afraid to hear. Women do not fall in love with martyrs. Right now, you are making a fatal calculation. You think if you give more, sacrifice more, and fix more, she will love you more. You are wrong. This is the uncomfortable truth most men are too afraid to face. Women do not fall in love with men who give them everything. They lose respect for them. When you act like a servant, she treats you like an employee, replaceable. Now you are about to learn the top 5 behaviors that kill attraction instantly. These are not tips. These are survival rules. If you feel unappreciated right now, it's because you are breaking one of these laws. Watch closely. This changes today. 1. Never prioritize her over your purpose. Most men make this fatal error. You think making her your #1 priority makes you a good partner. You think it proves your love. It doesn't. It makes you forgettable. Here is the psychology you are missing. A man without a mission is a man without an identity. And when you lose your identity, you lose your value in her eyes. Think about the last time you did this. You skipped the gym because she wanted more time. You dropped a project because she said she was lonely. You paused your grind because she complained you were too busy. You thought you were getting closer. She actually felt less safe. Women are not drawn to men who abandon their post. They are drawn to men who protect their mission. When you abandon your purpose for her, she becomes your purpose. That sounds romantic in a movie. In real life, it is suffocating. She now feels responsible for your entire emotional stability. The pressure builds. The polarity dies. She starts to resent you because you have nothing going on except her. Your purpose is the engine of your attractiveness. She might like your looks. She might like your charm. But she stays because of your drive. If you kill the mission to please the girl, you lose both. Keep the mission. She must qualify to be part of it. But this next mistake? It is the fastest way to turn from her lover into her therapist. And once you enter that zone, there is no coming back. 2. Never fix problems. She must fix herself. Men are wired to solve problems. It is how we show we care. But in dating, being the fixer is a trap. It is the fastest path to becoming her emotional babysitter. Here is the harsh reality. When you solve a problem she created, you become responsible for it. She creates the drama. You clean it up. She stares chaos at work. You manage the fallout. She refuses accountability. You play therapist. You think you are being a hero. She sees you as a utility. Women do not respect men who function as a safety net for their bad behavior. Men bond through solving problems. Women bond through emotional processing. When you rush in to fix it, you rob her of that processing. You train her to be dependent. You train her to be dysfunctional. And worst of all, you kill the attraction. No woman wants to sleep with her crisis manager. She wants a man who can hold space, not a man who takes over. Stop saving her. If she carries an emotional load, let her feel the weight. Without consequences, people never grow. The shift. Support looks like, I hear you. That sounds tough. What is your plan to handle it? Saving looks like, don't worry. I'll take care of it. One builds a partner. The other builds a child. Put away the toolbox for problems that aren't yours. But this next mistake is subtle. Most guys do it without realizing, and it tells her immediately that you are low value. 3. Never compete for attention. This is the most common suicide mission in modern dating. She pulls away. You chase harder. She texts less. You double text. She seems distracted. You try to be extra romantic to win her back. Stop. You think you are fighting for love. You are actually negotiating for scraps. Here is the psychological reality. Compelling for attention screams one thing: I am not enough unless you approve of me. The moment a woman senses that, the attraction curve collapses. If she is giving you minimal energy and you are giving maximum effort, she does not think, wow, he loves me. She thinks, he values me more than I value him. I can do better. Brutal, but accurate. When you try to win her, you are auditioning, and the person auditioning is never the prize. The judge is the prize. By competing, you voluntarily hand her all the power. She is making you compete because she has already mentally chosen something else. Maybe another guy. Maybe her freedom. Maybe just her peace. It doesn't matter. You are not the priority. The only move that restores respect is to stop dancing. A man of value does not beg to be seen. He communicates emotional security and abundance. The shift. If she steps back, you don't step forward. You stand your ground. Women chase what feels scarce. They ignore what feels desperate. You don't compete for attention. You create attention by being the man she is afraid to lose. But this next mistake, it is the reason you get put in the friend zone or told, I'm not ready for a relationship, even after you did everything right. 4. Never overinvest before she earns it. Most men lose the relationship before it even starts. Why? Because you give boyfriend privileges at a stranger discount. You invest like she has already chosen you. She invests like she is just browsing. Attraction isn't the issue. Access is. When you give too much too soon, you communicate two dangerous things. 1. My time isn't valuable enough to wait for your effort. 2. I am trying to buy your interest because my personality isn't enough. Women fall for men they have to qualify for. Women get bored of men who are free. Check your behavior right now. Are you planning extravagant dates when she hasn't even decided if she likes you? Are you rearranging your schedule just because she is finally free? Are you sending paragraphs while she replies with 3 words? You think this is romantic? She reads it as desperation. Over-investing removes the mystery. It kills the tension. It removes the natural anxiety that makes attraction grow. A woman respects what she earns. She discards what is thrown at her. If she gives you 20% effort and you give 120%, the math doesn't work. The dynamic shifts. She becomes the prize. You become the fan. She evaluates. You impress. The shift. Her effort must lead your investment, not the other way around. If she is consistent, you invest. If she is flaky, you pull back. Value for value, energy for energy. If you don't master this, you will always be the nice guy she leaves. But this final rule, this is the one you cannot afford to break. If you fail this, she will not just leave you. She will destroy you. 5. Never tolerate disrespect. This is the final nail in the coffin. The moment you lose a woman's respect, the relationship is dead. It might take months for the body to get cold, but the heart has stopped beating. Some men think disrespect is just a mood. She rolled her eyes. She's just tired. She compared you to her ex. She didn't mean it. She raised her voice. She's just emotional. Wrong. Disrespect is not a mood swing. It is character exposure. Here is the dark truth about female psychology. A woman will test your boundaries to find the edges of your strength. She needs to know if you are solid. If she hits a wall, she feels safe. If she hits nothing but air, she feels panic. When you tolerate disrespect, you don't look patient. You look weak. If she mocks you, insults you, or flirts with other men, and you laugh it off, you have taught her the most dangerous lesson possible. I will tolerate anything to keep you. Once that belief locks in, she will never unsee it. She stops seeing you as a leader. She sees you as a doormat, a backup plan, a safety deposit box. You must enforce standards. It is not about yelling. It is about consequences. Don't talk to me like that. I'm not continuing this until you are calm. If you do that again, I am walking away. Clear, calm, cold. A woman cannot love a man she does not respect, and she cannot respect a man who does not respect himself. You don't lose women by being firm. You lose them by being weak.